Masachas Yoma daf mem vav. The Gemara says Shabbos hutrah b'tzibur. For karbonos tzibur, Shabbos is hutrah. The Mikdash David writes that although Shabbos is hutrah b'tzibur, called tatztiki, that you could do not to be mechal Shabbos, you have to do in order to save yourself from mechal Shabbos. And he brings two rayas. The Gemara Menachos daf nun says that chavitika in Gadol, you have to prepare on Shabbos, because if you prepare before Shabbos, it won't be it won't be as good. And the Gemara says you should prepare it before Shabbos and preserve the chavitika Gadol biyarki. So you see that if it will be possible to prepare the chavitika Gadol before Shabbos and preserve it, will be you mechuyev to do so, and happen mechal Shabbos. Another raya brings from Gemara Menachos daf samach gimel in regard to ktziras oimer. Although normally ktziras oimer you do with 3 people, on Shabbos you don't only do with 1 person. To remind the chil Shabbos over here, see, even though there will be chil Shabbos, you should try to minimize the chil Shabbos. So the Mikdash David asks that the machshirin ha'olam, if that's the case, why are we allowed to mechal Shabbos and with shchita b'Shabbos for karbonos tzibur? You should be mechuyev to shecht the karbonos tzibur with 2 people. How the shnaim sheasu is not the same issa deraisa as with 1 person. It could be it's not issa deraisa b'chlal. So why is there a heter of chil Shabbos by shchita? And that Mikdash David says the answer is, although you're supposed to minimize chil Shabbos for karbonos tzibur, that's only a machshirin of the karbonos tzibur, like preparing the chavitika in Gadol and ktziras oimer, in actions that's not the actual hakavas hakorban. However, shchita, which is the mitzvah of hakavas hakorban itself, since Shabbos is hutrah b'tzibur, you don't have to minimize the chil Shabbos b'chlal. In the Ikar Kasha of the Mikdash David, Ayin Shurim, in Shabbos daf tzadi beis, they brought from the Chuvas by Yitzchak is Meirich and his kashas. Yes, from milah b'Shabbos and shchitas karbonos. And he says he has many roots into this kasha, but mechuva b'yoser is that the whole p'tur shnaim sheasu is a specific p'tur in regard to chil Shabbos, and it's because it's lav urchai, doesn't have a chashivas of a malachim in Shabbos, but in a situation that'll be a mitzvah of milah or a mitzvah of a karvas korban on Shabbos, since it has a chashivas, and the karvas korban gives a chashivas to the ma'isa. See, even with shnaim sheasu, it'll be chayiv and wouldn't have the p'tur shnaim sheasu b'chal, because it has a chashivas of a ma'isa gemura, because it's a karvas korban. Ein agoyis shmuas chayim on the Mikdash David asks from Rashba and Ran in Shabbos daf kuf lamed that says when milah deicha Shabbos, you're not mahader to Yoma with a shina or with smile to remind in the chil Shabbos. And the Rishonim say, according to Belezer, the machshirin milah deicha Shabbos, who did the machshirin milah? You're not madrinon to mechal Shabbos dafka with smile or with shina. So the Shmuas Chaim asks that tzorchi in Gadol, according to what the Mikdash David proves from the Gemara Menachos, that by machshirin of karbonos you minimize chil Shabbos as much as possible. Why is it different than that the Rashba and the Ran say that machshirin milah, we don't minimize chil Shabbos with the shina and with his left hand? So it can answer this kasha according to Yesod Gadol. It's mavur Mishnah Zabarin in Shabbos that says that what's the understanding that's mavur, that according to Belezer, the machshirin milah deicha Shabbos, they went out of their way to be mechal Shabbos for machshirin milah. And he says tzorchiin, if milah b'Shabbos is hutrah, and for sure if milah b'Shabbos is only tchuya. So if Aaron Kala says it's mvur mechilta for shom days als a Shabbos dover shabris krusaboy v'zehu milah. So you see that milah is deicha Shabbos is not a heter on Shabbos. It's midini haShabbos gufa, that a din in Shabbos gufa that should be nischalu for milah. So therefore you see that milah is deicha Shabbos is greater. It's not like a regular hutrah or tchuya. It's midini haShabbos gufa that Shabbos is mechayiv, that should get nidche for milah. And according to Belezer, machshirin milah is like milah itself. So therefore, you madrin on dafka to mechal Shabbos with machshirin of milah. According to Baron, it's beautiful that the Rashba and the Ran say, although that's mavur, the machshirin of karbonis, you madrinan and you try not to mechal Shabbos, but machshirin of milah is different. It's halach in Shabbos is gufay that should be nidcha for milah, so therefore you madrinan to mechal Shabbos, and we don't try to minimize the Shabbos with the shinei. According to Belez, the machshirin is deicha Shabbos. Moving for the other one says, itmar mechaber eish machta b'noira. It's machlikas of Bayan Rava. The one says al gabi mizbeach. Everyone holds it chayav. The machlikas is if you took the coal off the mizbeach and you mechabit. Ritva says that the Gemara is discussing the macht of the Keduros in Yom Kippur, the Yemakriv Lefnai Lefnim, and the Gacholim V'Hadlokas HaMenorah. Ein ha'oros from Elyashiv that's Tzorchi and Gadol. What's the beer in Ritva? Why specifically is this Shaila the Gemara by the Keduros on Yom Kippur Lefnai Lefnim? Why is it different than the Keduros B'Chol Yom? So Elyashiv says that the answer to this question is it's the Keduros of B'Chol Yom. Since you take off the coals from the Mizbeach HaChitzin and you put them on the Mizbeach HaPnimi, even if you take the coals off the Mizbeach HaChitzin, it's not intik mitzvasi b'chlal because its din is to be brought to Mizbeach HaPnimi to be makriv. So therefore, it's not considered that you're monatic from the Mizbeach b'chlal. However, only by the Keduros of Lefnim that it's not mukrav on the Mizbeach b'chlal, either it's on the machto on the floor, and the Mizbeach and the coals that brought on the menorah that is not brought on the Mizbeach. Only over there it's considered intik from the Mizbeach, and we have a suffix that it's not considered the Issa of Kibi Eish Mizbeach. Moving on, the machshirin asks a kasha, why specifically is there a chiyuv of Kibi Eish of the Mizbeach when you take the coals off the Mizbeach and afterwards you mechaber them? That alone, that you take the gacholim off of the Mizbeach is making the coals go out faster, and that should be considered a Issa Kibui, like it's Mavur. In the Gemara Be'ed of Chav Be'ezam and Aleph, if you take oil out of a burning, in there, you chayiv mishum mechab because you memar kibuya, even though you're not being mechab the ner right away, it's Issa Kibui deraisa. So here also, when you take the gacholim off the Mizbeach, you memar kibuya is mechayv from Kibui deraisa. Ayin Tosis that says the Kibui is since at the time you take the shemen out of the ner, you memayit the ner, that's considered a Kibui. So here also, when you take the gacholim off the Mizbeach, you might and you admire the Kibui Shemachayv, and the Rosh says a different pshat. They'll admire the Kibui, and it's not considered a groma because he did a ma'aser to the gufaner. So here also it should be considered a Kibui. I in the Sefer Minchas Avram that says the answer to Minchas Chinuch's Kasha is according to the Hamvur Mikdash David. The Mikdash David, it's a Kasha on the morning's Zvachim. That's Tzadi Aleph that says Hamasnad of Yayin. Maybe Muzalfi Gabi Ishim, and the more asks a kasha, it's Mechaber. And Mikdash David asks, why? Is the more asking only when you pour wine on top of the Ishim, it's considered Mechaber. Every Haktoris, it should be considered Mechaber because it's Mavur and the more Beya. When you put Bisra Agumi, it's considered a Kibui on Shabbos. If you put meat on top of burning coals, you make a Kibui. So here also, when you put the Keturis on the gacholim, it should be considered a kibui. So Mikdash David says the answer to this kasha is that there's a difference between the kibui on Shabbos and the Issa Kibui of the Eish HaMizbeach. Kibui on Shabbos, as long as you make somewhat of a Kibui b'shaitoi, it has the Issa Derais of Kibui. You distinguish in there, even for a short period of time, that is Issa Kibui. However, the Kibui of Eish HaMizbeach, if you mechabit and will reignite later, it is not an Issa Kibui b'chlal. And the Minchas Avram explains, understanding is that the Issa Kibui of the Eish HaMizbeach is that you mechaber the Eish HaMizbeach, and you're taking away from the fire of the Mizbeach. But if we reignite in a later period of time, it's not considered that you mechaber the Eish HaMizbeach b'chlal. So according to this, Minchas Avram says that's the answer. Minchas Chinuch's Kasha as well. That if you take the gacholim off the Mizbeach itself without being mechaber them, since you weren't mechaber totally, you just were married kibui, it's not an isser of mechabe ish mizbeach b'chlal. Ayin oid mikdash David, who is mefalp on this teretz v'ayin shamoit. Moving on, Rashi's mavur that day you take the ish from the maracha on the mizbeach achitz v'adakas temnoid, you take a coal off of the mizbeach achitz to light the menorah. Mikdash David asks, why specifically do you have to take a coal off the mizbeach achitz to light the menorah? Why can't you take a shalheves? So Mikdash David says 3 terutzim to answer this kashas. First of all, it's mavur in the Marbeya that shalheves shalhekdish loinen v'loy moyelin. It's considered davar she'ein b'mamish. And therefore, there's no milah midiraisa. He says, therefore, when you take a flame and you put it on the menorah, it's not considered an ish of the mizbeach. Only with a coal, it's considered you have a fire that has a kedusha of the mizbeach. And he says another teretz is before the Gemara in Shabbos Daf Chav Beis. If you put a kinsa into a fire of hektish, it's a bizui of a mitzvah. The halacha of malikim in ner b'ner Chanukah. So here also, if you would take a wick and put it into the marach, it'll be a busy mitzvah. So therefore, you have to take a coal and bring it to the menorah. And he says, no, teretz maybe milah osh. That'll be milah osh, and it'll make a lot of smoke. And that is in the psachim that you can't make a lot of smoke in the Beis Hamikdash.